Y'all ready, kids?
I said it before and I'll say it again.
The whole thing is ridiculous.
You've just tuned in to the greatest radio show on earth. You're listening to the Mix Talk Radio with Andres T. Your home for news, sports, hot topics, and more. And now the host of the show, Andres T. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, whenever you tune in, how you doing today? I'm your host, Andres T, and you're listening and watching Chalk Talk, which is airing on ESPN Radio, 101.7 The Team, KQTM FM in Albuquerque, Rio Rancho, and the Mix Talk Radio on, yes, you've got it, the Mix Media Network, your on-demand content at your fingertips, absolutely. TheMixMediaNetwork.com. Yes, sir, the Mix Talk Radio is all about news, current events, hot topics, sports, and more. So thank you for tuning in and listening and watching the show, man. I'm excited to be here with you. I'm pumped. I'm always pumped. Yes. I hope you're enjoying videos. Absolutely. Thank you for all the feedback that I'm getting. Fantastic. The Mix MediaNetwork.com website has just hit over 1,300 hits in this month, and we released it the second week of March. So thank you. Absolutely. You guys are getting on there, watching on-demand content, listening to podcasts, all that great stuff. So thank you for tuning in and looking up themixmedianetwork.com. So thank you. Absolutely. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm excited to be here with you. And today's show is going to be fantastic. We're up on the show today. We're going to have Anna Maben of Maben Design, who is, she's involved with like a lot of things, MMA fighters, all kinds of great things, fundraising, planning, all kinds of great things. She's going to be coming into the studio to talk about all kinds of fantastic things happening in the Albuquerque area that you can participate in. And hopefully, we don't know yet, but maybe, and she can bring in an MMA fighter. She's looking to bring in an MMA fighter that she manages or anybody she knows that she's going to bring in. So hopefully we can get that in. But other than that, we'll be talking about events, things that you can participate in, all kinds of fun stuff over the summer, spring, all that great stuff. Also, on the Combat Sports Update. What's up? We're back on it with Sal Mora. Yes, of salmora.com. And I'm excited because that's going to be a good one. We're going to be talking about Rashad Evans and Bones Jones fight coming up in April, which is going to be rocking. Oh, man. Two guys from Jackson's. It's going to be tasty. It's a UFC fight, so we'll be breaking that down and talking about other things as well. So don't forget, you can tune in and listen to the show on the radio dial at, 7 a.m. on Saturday mornings on 101.7 The Team, ESPN Radio, KQTM FM, Albuquerque, Rio Rancho. And you can always catch the Mix Talk Radio on demand on iTunes and on the MixMediaNetwork.com. Perfect. Like always, I always want to know your thoughts. I invite you to let me know your thoughts. Hit me with a message at themixtalkradio@gmail.com. And like the Mix Talk Radio on Facebook, the Mix Talk Radio with Andres T. Absolutely like it. And the Mix Media Network on Facebook as well. I'm on Twitter, twitter.com/AndresT23. Follow me, and I'll follow you right back with all the latest and greatest tweets. So, I'm super excited, and all right, yes, sir. It's moving on, and let's bring in our guest today. And our special guest, one of our special guests today is Anna Maben, who is the one, the only of Maben Design. How you doing, Anna?
Hey, I'm doing all right.
You're doing all right. Now, Anna is awesome because she does everything. I mean, you're just like a Jill of all trades.
Well, they call me the marketing maven.
Anna Maben, the marketing maven. That's good. Now Anna is, like I said before, Maben Designs is your company. Mm-hmm. Just to briefly talk a little bit about it.
Well, established in 2010, I started it as a freelance business to support a serious shopping habit. And that's kind of funny. But 2 years ago, I got the opportunity to take the freelance business full time. So, and I... kind of a funny story, but we won't go into that too much. But I help local companies and national companies get more business and get their name out there through marketing efforts and PR and Facebook and
you just do it all.
Just letting people know What's going on?
Now, you do a lot of things, and on top of that, you do have like a little a side shoot of your company called MD Unleashed. Talk a little bit about that.
Yes, it's a division that I realized we had to branch out, separate some of our clients. MD Unleashed, MD is for Maben Design, and Unleashed, it's I like to say it's where Maben Design lets their hair down. Where Maven Design is more corporate and small businesses, MD Unleashed, we help people. It's mostly models and athletes, and more specifically, MMA fighters.
Wow. Yes. And you are in charge of, I'm sure everyone knows this, and most people know this name, Cody East.
Yes, I actually manage Cody East. So when I started in the MMA business, I kind of took it head first, and I manage a heavyweight fighter. So there you go. But I do have several fighters on my roster, and as I briefly look here, right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 fighters in 4 states. As of this morning, we now have 4 states.
Wow, you're just expanding everywhere. You're all over the place, I gotta say. And not only that, you do Unleashed also handles people and models and things like that. But I know that you're working as with. We had Vincent on the show. We'll have Vincent on the show in a little bit. But also helping Vincent Cordova, firefighter. You're working on stuff with that.
Yes. So and you'll meet Vincent a little more further, but Vincent, we're helping do fundraising for him, and I'm coordinating several events with him. We've got some fun stuff coming up. One of the things that we're doing, I can go ahead and give you a little sneak peek into one of the things. As you know, he's a firefighter, so we're doing a firefighter night at Envy Nightclub or Envy Nightlife out at Route 66 Casino, and it's going to be April 15th, and it's going to coincide with their Scotch and Cigar Club, or the first night of their Scotch and Cigar Club. And this is going to be a fun one. Ladies, get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, but mostly ladies. We're going to be auctioning off dinner for 2, but dinner with a firefighter.
With a beefy firefighter.
Yeah, okay, so let me qualify this. We think most of them will be beef. Of course they will be. Of course they will be.
They're firefighters.
Yes. I do. Just so you know, I know at least 2 of the firefighters are from Fire Bells, which Fire Bells is a kettlebell studio that's here in Albuquerque. And we did an event at Fire Bells last Saturday. And so far it was the largest fundraising event for Vincent. We had set a goal of an amount to raise for him. And in 9 days, we planned this event for them. And we more than doubled the our goal.
Wow.
And it was just everybody in the community coming
Coming
out
together, absolutely.
and really showing up for this firefighter.
It's
And
time for
then-
the community, basically communities being heroes to help this hero.
Absolutely. And then the brotherhood of the firefighters themselves. So we're going to capitalize on that. We're going to do another event with the firefighters and have a little fun with them too.
Absolutely. Now, on top of you being all over the place, Napa Speed Day is another place that you're working hard on, and you got a lot of things happening. We're running out of time here, but let's briefly talk about that.
So with Napa, I'm a bit of a consultant there, but also we're selling booths at their Midway. So anybody that's got something, we want to get represent Albuquerque with stuff that's made here, grown here. If you
That
have
represents here.
If you have a product that's grown or sold or that you think might work out there, something that if you already have a booth that is at the fair or
These
something,
festivals, whatever. Yeah.
this would be a great place. Please contact me, Anna Maben at Maben Design, and we can. I don't know if you put stuff up.
Yes.
Contact information.
Yes.
I don't know if I want to give my phone number out on here, but
Email's the best for her.
email. So
Absolutely. And I know you're looking for different people to also help out hosts and hostesses and pit girls.
That's right. So, ladies, if you've always wanted to get into the modeling game and need to get some exposure, we're looking for hosts to help out at the races, and pit girls. The cute gals in the cute little outfits.
Wearing the fire suits. Hey.
That's right.
It's hot. Come on.
Right.
Ladies.
And did you hear NASCAR
will be here. So you will be on TV. You may be on TV, which would be kind of cool.
Speed TV is going to be out there. So, yes, when they get their trophy, you'll be the cute gal out there.
Holding the trophy and putting the whatever they put over them,
whatever
all that
it
stuff.
is. So
Definitely.
yeah.
So all that, go ahead and shout out your email one more time.
Okay. Email is Anna@Maben Design, and it's ANA@MABEN design.com.
And there you have it. That's Anna Maben. Thank you so much for coming out of the show. You do a lot here in the community. You do a lot for everybody, and you're just amazing, I have to say.
Well, thank you. Like to stay busy.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's Anna Maben hooking you up with things that are happening and how you can get involved and all kinds of great things. Ladies, a lot of opportunities out there. So don't forget to hook up with Anna. So Anna, thanks so much for coming on the show. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And next time, I know Cody might come on, but he was trained real hard and had some other previous commitments he had to attend to. So we'll get Cody East in here on the show to talk about any upcoming fights real soon. So definitely that. Don't worry, he'll be on. He'll be on. So Anna, thanks so much again, and absolutely. All right, moving on. All right, and I have a special guest calling into the studio right now, and you may or may not have seen or heard about him. His name is Vincent Cordova, and he is a firefighter and of the Albuquerque Fire Department, and he's been a firefighter for 3 years. Yes, he needs your help, and Vincent's on the line. Hey, Vincent, how you doing, man?
I'm hanging in there, man, trying to keep my head above water. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. And so, people may have heard about it, your situation on TV or on the radio or anywhere else, any other media outlets. But for those who don't know what's going on, tell everybody what's going on.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me tell my story. I recently got diagnosed with a very rare type of brain tumor. It's entitled jugular foramen schwannoma. It only affects about 2% of people, and I'm the lucky but unlucky one. I have to go out to California to have this tumor removed. I'm going to be there at the House Clinic working with Daryl Brackman. He's been doing this type of surgery for about 37 years now, and he's the most qualified. He's done the most in the United States, so he's the number one guy.
Now, I was going to say, so basically, this is something that's super rare. About how many people get this or have this?
I think my dad said that since 1985, I believe there's been 212 cases.
Wow, so it's been some time.
222 cases since 1985. Yeah.
So that's about about 2% of people. That is very rare. And this is something that is going to be very costly and very lengthy at that. And so you're headed out to California, and I know you need, you've helped people by being a hero here in Albuquerque, and now it's time for our community to help you out. Now I know you have some fundraisers coming up to help you out. Could you talk about some of those?
Yeah, definitely, man. We've got a Jemez Springs Sopapilla lunch, and that's on Saturday, March 31st at 11 a.m. It's a nice little raffle that they're going to have. They're going to have a homemade quilt. They're going to have tickets. They're going to be selling them for $1 a piece. And basically, it's if you want to get out of town, if you live in the Albuquerque area, you just want to take a nice little drive with your family. You go out to Jemez. You get to see the hot springs. You get to talk to some people, be around family, and just support me. Also, we've got a men's 5-on-5 basketball tournament that's coming up, and that's April 21st and 22nd. It's $200 a team. It's at the Bernalillo High School, and right now we're trying to get 16 teams available. If anyone wants to find out more information about them, they can go to firefightercordova.blogspot.com, and that's actually where they can find most of the updates for upcoming events and fundraisers to help us out. Also on that firefightercordova.blogspot, there is a place for people to contribute through PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the main things right now that we've got coming up. We were going to be raffling off quilts and stuff. My union also for Local 244, they've been extremely helpful. They're actually doing a golf tournament for me as well, and that's on Saturday, so that's going to be very, very nice. So there's a few things coming up. A lot of the community has really pitched in. My fire department has really came together. People from the community, they heard about my story. They heard that I have my operation starts on Monday. It's a 4-hour operation on Monday, and then on Tuesday it's another 4 hours, and then on Wednesday it's a 10-hour operation, 5-man team there at the St. Vincent's Hospital.
So you really have a long week ahead of you.
Oh my gosh, I'm super scared. I mean, I've got this feeling that I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I don't know what to think. I'm so young. I'm 24 years old. I feel good. I feel strong. I'm extremely blessed that I have this type of support. It's awesome. It really is. I got a great family, got a great support system. The community has really stepped forward. People I don't even know have told me that they're inspired. They can't believe how happy and upbeat I am. I just tell them this is how I always am. I know I've got a big operation coming up, but if this is what the Lord wants me to go through, I'm going to go through it. And maybe this will serve as an inspiration to someone else.
Absolutely, and you're a hero here, and where everyone, I'm here for you. Everyone's here for you, and we thank you for being there, being a hero as a firefighter, and just in case anybody may not get a hold or get online or anything like that. Is there a phone number that anybody can reach you guys at to say they want to help, donate?
Yeah, we've got a couple numbers for you. One of them is my father Joe's.
Okay.
Joe Cordova. His number is 505-264-4319, or they can contact my mother Jeanette, and her number is 505-206. 306-2337.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So. And anyone is welcome to call me or text me. I might not answer just because I got a 8 months to a year recovery time.
Yes.
I should be in the hospital for. We don't know how long I'll be in the hospital. I'm thinking maybe 2 weeks, maybe less than that. I'm hoping I can just go in there, fight it since I'm so young, and I can come out in 3 months or
real
6
quick,
months.
yeah.
Get back on my job and keep doing what I love, man. Serving our community.
Absolutely. So, if anybody out there wants to help, and this is a way, either get online, firefightercordova.blogspot.com, or give them a call, and all that great stuff. So, I know you're busy. You got things to focus on. My prayers are with you and you and yours, and fight through it, man. We're I'm here and thinking about you all the time, and I know a lot of people are. So rock it out, man, and fight, and we'll touch base real soon.
Heck yeah! Thank you very much for just taking the time out of your day to do this interview with me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, Vincent. Thanks so much, and Godspeed, man.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk with you soon. All right, and it's that time. Yes, the one and only place for the most comprehensive combat sports info. Yes, you got it. It's time for your combat sports update with Sal Mora, brought to you by McKernan Sports and Entertainment, where they strive to bring you high quality and affordable entertainment and events for everybody in the community. Check them out, McKernanSports.com. And it's Sal Mora. What up, pal?
What's going on?
Hey, man, I'm always good, man. It's good to talk to you, and I know you're working hard out there. You're working the streets, man. You're working it.
Oh yeah, it's another beautiful Saturday morning, and I'm loving it.
All right, buddy boy, what do we got on the Combat Sports Update?
All right, I just got off the phone last night with Ox Wheeler.
Cody Ox Wheeler.
He's got his Mescalero Warrior Challenge. It's going to actually happen yet again, the second one, in Mescalero at the Inn of the Mountain Gods, May 12th. And he's going to be in the main event. He's going to be taking on Freddie Lux. 15 total fights. They're going to be pro and am. I was the first one to break this story. You're the second. Now we're the second people to break it. I broke it on salmore.com. We're breaking it now on the Sports Mix. So it's something that nobody else knew about, and that's what we do here. We get the scoops.
Yeah.
So that's happening May 12th. On Saturday, April 7th, at Wild Bill Fight Night in Atlanta, Jackson's MMA's Rand Weathers will be fighting. He's going to be fighting in a rematch against Lawson McClure. And last time there was a little controversy. McClure won. This time, good luck to Rand. I expect Rand to give him hell and come out with the W. Bellator 64, Jackson's Travis Marks will be competing next Friday, April 6th. So that's going to happen. He's going to be on MTV2, so look out for that. New Mexico MMA fighter Josh Montoya is going to compete in an MMA bout at Destiny Unleashed, April 28th in Hawaii.
Woo.
We got our fighters going all over the...
Yeah, they are. They're everywhere.
Fighting.
Taking over the world, man.
Definitely. And then I just want to send out real quick before we get off, because I know you got more things to do, and I got a ton of stuff to do this Saturday morning. I got to send a good luck out to Donald Sanchez. He's in the co-main event tonight for 1FC in Singapore. Good luck to Jackson's fighter Lionel Lanham and Willie Parks, as they both have bouts tonight at the Worldwide Mixed Martial Arts event in Texas. And finally, good luck to all the fighters on Uprising Pro Boxing card presented by Johnny Tapia tonight at the Hard Rock in Albuquerque. Also, remember, Elliot's Bar, UFC on Field 2 viewing party. You're going to be able to see Brian Stan's fights, Damasio Page fights. They both train out of Jackson. Damasio's from here. He grew up here. He went to West Mesa High School. April 14th. Come on out. It's a free event. So come on out. Tell them SalMora.com sent you, and you'll get in for free. On April 21st, it's a UFC 145, John Jones versus Rashad Evans viewing party. That always happens. That's a pay-per-view viewing party. It's $5 at the door. Come on out. And that's it for this week's Combat Sports Update with Sal Mora. For more information on any of this, plus more, go to salmora.com.
Now, Sal, before you get off real quick, there's this beef between Jones and Rashad, man. What do you think?
I think Rashad's going to win. I really, really do. Everybody else is going with Jones, and I just think Rashad has.
You think he's stronger? Do you think he has more experience?
I think the more experience is there, but I think what's driving him is that fire that he wants to prove everybody wrong, that he felt he was wrong, and I just think that's going to be the X factor in this is that will to win. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Rashad taking John Jones down and possibly even dominating him on the floor. I mean, look, he did it to a world-class wrestler in Phil Davis. Phil Davis said, no, there's no way you're going to be able to do it. Phil Davis is a world-class wrestler. He was an All-American NCAA champion wrestler, and Rashad just took it to him.
Wow, yeah.
Now, here's the key. It's finding that range. John Jones is very long, and
has a reach.
He throws those awkward shots. If Rashad can't figure that out, that'll be the hiccup in his plan. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, the speed of Rashad is lightning fast. It's kind of similar to Lyoto Machida. Machida was giving it to John for a couple of rounds, and I think that's going to cause him trouble also. I think the speed, he's got to fight him on the inside, though. I don't think he should fight him on the outside, and I think he's got the wrestling pedigree where it's okay to fight on the inside and not worry too much about getting taken down when you're fighting that close. I really believe Rashad's going to win this fight, and I know a lot of people will probably say, oh, boo, boo, boo. But there's something about this fight that angers Rashad, and that angry Rashad is the same Rashad you saw against Tito Ortiz. When he came, he was just angry, and the second time around, and I think that's the same kind of Rashad you're going to see this time around.
Now, I was watching on Spike the other night, MMA Uncensored, and they had Rashad on, and they were asking him, what would you rather have, never fight Bones and just be friends, or beat the hell out of him and never talk to him again? And, sure enough, Rashad says beat the hell out of him and never talk to him again.
Exactly, and that's what's funny is everybody asks, is this real? Is this real? And I'm like, yeah, it's
a real beef.
It was a family. Jackson's is truly a family, just like Fit NHB is a family, just like any gym across the country. You become a family with these guys. Your team, AKA, they're a family. when something happens within the family, they're fighting. It's personal. It's a family fight, and it's for real. It's not just made up. It's not for TV. It's not a Floyd Mayweather production, which I love, by the way. But I'm not knocking it. But I'm just saying it's not a made up beat.
Yeah,
it's 100% real.
Well, you know, they were saying then they seemed to these hosts. I don't remember their names, but they were sitting there trying to down on Jackson's. And say that Jackson's wasn't really a true world-class gym. Rather, they just train the best fighters. But they don't create the best fighters. But it was nice to see Rashad actually back up Jackson's and say, no, it's everything. It's both. You know, Jackson's is a place to evolve and grow into a better fighter. And yeah, the best fighters do go there. So it is a perfect combination. So it was nice to see that Rashad was backing up Jackson's on that one.
Absolutely, and I know there's bickering between the camp versus Rashad on other shows and radio and TV and stuff, and back and forth between managers and fighters and camps, and that's okay. But yeah, you know, Jackson's is a great training center, but there's other great training centers also, and I'm excited that the local guys, like I mentioned, you're seeing them travel all over the world fighting in these other cards. They're starting to get noticed. So these local guys on the Jackson's team that have been there working with the top stars. I mean, the top stars ain't there working by themselves, hitting a heavy bag. Who do you think they're working with? They're working with the local guys here, the Albuquerque.
So they're making them better.
Coming up. Absolutely.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely. You got Isaac Valley Flag, who goes in there with Cub Swanson, who fights for the WEC UFC.
Yes.
I mean, they just work each other. Again, Isaac goes with Joe Stevenson. I've seen Frankie Gomez go with Clay Guida.
Frankie, yes.
I mean, you just got so many of the local guys that are right there on the cusp of making it, that train with the elite fighters.
Well, you know, the way I see it is that the way you get better is basically, you know, you go against the top-notch people and get your butt kicked. But you know what? That's the philosophy that works, and you get better, you evolve. That's part of the evolution process in fighting.
Exactly, and Joe Rogan said it best on the preview show for this lead up to Rashad versus John Jones. It's Phil Davis got his butt kicked by Rashad his last fight.
Yes.
But he'll learn so much from that butt kicking that he's going to become a better fighter.
Yes.
And it's true. Everybody's got to get work. Now what's special about John is he hasn't gotten his butt kicked in the gym. I mean, in the UFC. I'm sure in the gym he's been taken down. He's been beat up a little bit by his teammates. That happens. He's human. He's not superhuman. He's human. So that's going to happen regardless of who did it, who did what. But that's practice. This is inside. This is live. This is in the cage, and this is with the lights on and the cameras on and all the fans screaming. So it's different. But you know, we'll see what happens come April 21st, and that's the exciting fight. I'm excited for it personally because I got to see these two guys when I used to work with Jackson's MMA a couple years ago when John was coming in and Rashad was there still, you know, and I saw the little bit of a breakup right before I left and Rashad left also. So, I mean, I was there, but I wasn't there. So it's a little bit more exciting for me this time around.
Hey, you know, that I'm excited for it. I am excited to see a good fight, and you know, and whoever wins, fantastic. I'm just looking for a good show, and I definitely think this will be a good show. But Sal, man, I know you're busy. I'll let you go. And guys, it's Sal Combat Sports Update with Sal Mora, and check him out, salmora.com. Buddy, thanks again, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
Have a good one.
See you next week.
All right, I am done here today, so thank you for tuning in and watching and listening to Chalk Talk, airing on ESPN Radio 101.7 The Team, KQTM FM, and the Mix Talk Radio only on the Mix Media Network. I'd like to thank you for listening, watching, all that great stuff. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking. Absolutely. You want to get on the show? I will get you on the show. Hit me up with the message, themixtalkradio@gmail.com, and we'll talk. Hey, hot topics, you name it. We'll talk. You have fundraisers? You got anything you want to get out there? Let me know what's up at the Mix Media themixtalkradio@gmail.com. Remember, the Mix Media Network is the only, New Mexico's only, and national, on-demand media content at your fingertips, okay? So just get on themixmedianetwork.com. Lots of great shows coming up. The Mix Talk Radio is a part of it. Loboland.com it has their podcast. East Mountain Guide has a podcast. Also coming up is New Mexico Fight podcast. They'll be on talking about all the New Mexico Fight stuff, boxing, MMA, all that great stuff. And Napa Speedway is also going to be having a podcast. Yes, Napa Speedway, the new Napa Speedway here in Albuquerque, New Mexico as well. So lots of great content coming to you, comedy podcasts, all that great stuff. It's all coming to you all on demand at your fingertips at themixmedianetwork.com. themixmedianetwork.com. And we're looking for content. You want to host your own show? Absolutely hit me up with a message. Yes, Andres, Andres, at themixmedianetwork.com. That's where you can hit me up to do a show. Hey, let's see what we can do for you. You have your own show, on-demand content, all that great stuff. That's themixmedianetwork.com, on-demand content for you at any time, available at your fingertips. I'm done here today, so thank you for listening and watching. Make sure you like the show on Facebook, the Mix Talk Radio with Andres C on Facebook. Also, the Mix Media Network on Facebook as well. Lots of great competitions and contests coming up to win some great prizes. So get on the mixmedianetwork.com website and on Facebook to find out more info. You like Summer Spring's here? Yes, there is. So there's lots of great spring activities, contests for you. So have a great rest of the day. Be safe. God bless. And whenever, have a great one and enjoy yourself. Absolutely. So I'm your host, Andres C, here on Chalk Talk, airing on 101.7 The Team, ESPN Radio, and on the Mix Talk Radio, and only on the mixmedianetwork.com. I am signing you out.
1 minute to auto-destruct.
Are you the big chief or one of the little Indians?
Tell me your best quality.
Wow, you're shaking things up a bit, huh?
Thanks for tuning into the Mix Talk Radio with your host, Andres T. Download the Mix Talk Radio every Saturday on iTunes.